What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. We were so close yesterday. On Sunday, I made a video giving my price target for close on Friday to be $14. We ended up hitting that on Monday. People were asking me if I was adjusting that price target, and I did not, based on the market volatility and the Fed meeting that was going on in the middle of the week. Yesterday, I made a video going over the technical analysis of AMC, and I predicted that we were going to close just over $14. Well, we did not. So in this video, I'm going to go over exactly what happened, what it means for us that we did not close over $14. And lastly, we're going to be talking about the email that most of you guys should have gotten already by now, asking you to vote ahead of the May 4th meeting, guys. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. For those of you that are new to the channel, click that subscribe button to join the family. If you're interested in joining our private community, it is the first link in the description. We now have over 300 members. I have my private stock portfolio over there, as well as all of my stock picks. And it's just a great community where we all come together, celebrate our wins, and are there for us for all the questions that we may have. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you over there. First link in the description. Now, let's get into the video, guys. First off, I really want to just bring up this market watch chart because whether you are new to investing and have only been around for a long period or haven't been around for a long period of time, you can see right here that charts do not move like this, okay? I've been investing in the market for probably 15 years, and while I do not look at every single stock or track every chart, I have never seen this out of a stock that I've held before. Yesterday when I posted my video, I believe it was about 12:40, 12:45, when I was talking about exactly what was happening. Early on, about 10:30, we hit that $14 resistance, pulled back a little sell-off. That's normal. Came back up, tested it again, a little bit of a sell-off. But we continued to make higher lows. And when I made my video right after this, I said we are the buying power behind it, the price was not coming down. It would come down to that 1396, 1398. And it was only a matter of time, based on what I was seeing, that we were going to be able to push through that. Well, we didn't. This is complete market manipulation. Stock charts do not, you go ahead and look up any other stock chart you want on a day-to-day, the 1 minute, 1 day chart, and you are not going to see this happen. So let me jump over to the Thinkorswim platform. But I just wanted to point out that market watch, as you were literally watching it move sideways in such a tight fashion. Well, if you guys do have Webull or the TOS platform or any other platform that you guys might utilize outside of the country, you could literally watch the orders coming in, and they were seconds and pennies apart. That is a manipulation that just does not happen organically, okay? I literally almost got to a point where I was like, you know, as you're watching it, you begin to almost question yourself and be like, how is this even happening? And you jump over to other stocks, other heavily traded stocks, okay? And it was not happening. And it's just like, this is not normal, okay? So first off, guys, I do want to mention, when people had said they were reaching out being like, oh, they were kind of upset on AMC. Let me just bring this back out. I said this in my last video. Let's bring this back out to the 30-day chart. Look at all of the progress that we have made, especially since February 11th, when the tech sector began to sell off. And this is probably one of your best performing stocks in your portfolio since that date. It has nearly tripled, and it is continuing to rise. Naturally push up, a little bit of a sell-off, same thing, but we're making higher highs, we're making higher lows, and this is great news. I continue to see this stock trending in the future, okay? The only thing that did not happen to us is we were not able to get, I think it was 30,000 contracts, that $14 put contracts, to expire out of the money. That did not happen. That would have been a good amount of buying pressure happening on Monday. Also, I did see, I actually did not see this personally myself, but I heard reports that there was a $45 million share sell-off seconds before the close, which is absolutely insane, causing the price to drop. However, it didn't really drop that much. It pulled back a high of what, 1401 is where we're at, pulled all the way back to 1364, and it immediately came right back up. We saw some sell-off after hours, which is natural, and we're going to expect to see this jump up a bit on Monday morning. So my point behind this is very, very short term, okay? When you're thinking of the big picture and stepping back out and you're looking this over a week-to-week basis, a month-to-month basis, we are moving very, very well, and the short term is just temporary, guys. So don't let this not closing over 14 discourage you in any way at all. Now, guys, I want to jump over to that article, okay? I just received this email this morning. It came from, I hold this in Merrill Lynch. It came over asking me to vote on it. I immediately jumped in and looked at it. Oh, of course, it jumped over. Great. Well, give me 1 second, guys. Let me log into this. Let me see if it'll jump right up real quick. Okay, annual meeting. Okay, so it jumped right over. to this, I end up looking at it. And the first thing I want to point out to everyone, because I just received this and I did not have a lot of time to go over this, is right here, vote by May 3rd at 11:59. Okay, so you have plenty of time to be able to vote on this. Okay, and there is no benefit of you guys voting early. So blindly voting is not a good thing to do. I have really not taken enough time and really been able to really digest and do some research to really understand exactly what we were voting on and how to vote. And the point that I'm saying is, like I said just a second ago, it doesn't help for you to vote early. So don't just jump in, blindly vote, saying, no, we're against it. I will briefly go over this as we had talked about in other videos. The initiation for this was to approve an amendment to our third amended and restated certificate of incorporation to increase the total number of shares of Class A common stock. However, that is not a share issuance. That is raising the ceiling for down the road to be able to do a share issuance. Okay, so there are many steps that need to happen in order for that share issuance to occur. And the reason why we don't want a share issuance to occur, in case you are agreeing to this, is that it dilutes the share price. If you look at one of the most popular ones lately, they've done numerous ones. I can't even count anymore. I think it's like 7 or 8 in the last year. Nano Dimensions. They've continued to increase the amount of them as well. All right. And it dilutes the share price. So that's why people are worried. Okay. If you're agreeing to this, why we don't want a share issuance. However, what I will stress to you guys is, looking at this from the SEC Form 4, is there is a lot of insider shareholding. Look at all of this options activity occur on the 17th between executives, CFO, all right, the CEO. He also gifted 500 shares to 2 of his sons. Adam Aaron holds, I believe it's about 2.3 million shares of AMC stock. And while he continues to add to his position to basically signify to the board that he is bullish on the company, okay, I'm sure he also does not want his valuation to go down, okay? So that's just something to keep in the back of your mind. And if you go over this and you don't fully understand it, just wait, because I'm going to continue to dive into this much further. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to analyze exactly what every single point means. I'm going to research it. You're going to hear a bunch of other people come in and start talking about it, and you're going to see a lot of noise. But the point that I really cannot stress enough is it does not help to vote early. So just be patient on it. I'm going to continue to talk to other individuals. I'm going to reach out to people that might be smarter than me and might know more about this, to be able to really find out the answer of what I should be voting for and not. Now, this is the board recommendation. It is for everything, obviously, because that's what they want. However, we want to make sure that we don't hurt AMC's stock, and we also don't shake the board, because that's important to keep the board happy, to keep the executives happy, okay, because that's going to move AMC in the right direction, okay? So we just want to make sure we don't rock the boat. Guys, that's going to be it for this video. I know I did not go over exactly what you should be doing, but the point of it is we have plenty of time ahead of this. So be patient, hang on strong, and just because we didn't close over $14 does not mean we have not won the battle. We are continuing to win on a week-by-week basis. If you look at where we have come from, if you look, I don't even have it written down, we closed at $5 and change just at the beginning of February, and we're all the way up at almost $14, guys. So stay true to this, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any other information, if you've been able to have time to do some research on exactly what this voting is for. I will continue to, but I wanted to just pump out this video, guys, just to let you know that be patient. You have plenty of time before you vote. So that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.